Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Tathagato and today I am going to discuss about the platform independence of Java with a dancer's analogy. So we all know that Java is a platform independent language and we know about different terms like JVM, bytecode and all. So how exactly it is? So I'll try to discuss it with a analogy of a dancer. So let's begin with a story of Mr. Source. So Mr. Source once visited a wonderland. So that place, the people were crazy about dancing. So they used to form groups among themselves and they used to create their own stages of different surfaces. So let's say some people created a dancing stage of this kind of surface, let's say. Some people created a dancing source of this type of surface. Some people created a dancing source of this type of surface. So these groups were different and they used to dance differently on these different surfaces. So when Mr. Source visited that place, he was also a dancer. He liked dancing like anything. So he thought, okay, I'll also join these different groups. But he wanted to dance on all of these stages with all the groups. Now Mr. Source, if he wants to dance with all these stages, he has to practice with differently the same dancing. He has to practice differently over here, over here, over here. So initially he started with doing so, and initially he used to have the used to simulate this kind of dance floor in his own room and practice there, and then presented himself over all this stage as Mr. Object. So Mr. Source used to practice in different stages in his home, I mean simulated stages in his home, and then present himself as Mr. Object, of different versions of each stages. Let's say if this stage is called as A, this stage is called as B, this stage is called as C, then he used to present himself as Mr. Object A or Mr. Object B and so on. But he is the same person of Mr. Source and he practiced the same dance in different stages and used to represent himself as Mr. Object A, Mr. Object B, Mr. Object C and so on. But soon when this number of groups and their variation of their stages increased, so Mr. Source thought it is quite difficult to practice the same thing on different stages. So what he thought of, he thought, okay, let's do one thing. Let's ask all these groups A, B, C and so on to create a different add-ons, and whenever he wants to perform any dance in any stage, he asked that group to put that add-on on top of it. Let's say for this add-on is like this one add-on. Let's say for these also they put a add-on like this. Let's say here, sorry, let's say here also they put a add-on like this. So his point was, whatever be your stage, and you design the add-on so that the top surface of it would be always be a smooth plane surface. So now what Mr. Source did, he now started practicing at his home in a smooth plane surface. Here Mr. Source practice, and then presented the same dance over different platforms with the help of this add-on. Because once this add-on is added, this here also it is a smooth plane, here also it is a smooth plane, and here also it is a smooth plane, the same thing as like this. So thus he need not to practice on different stages, and he only practice on his own floor, that is smooth, and he asked everyone to use these different add-ons to, and whenever he dances on this add-on. And then he used to present himself as Mr. Byte. So that's all is the analogy. Now I'll try to relate it with the case of Java. So in other languages like C or C++, so from the source code they creates a object code which is based on the different platform or architecture of the computer. So it is dependent on that. Now when Java came, Java thought of this add-on which I mentioned. So this is called a JVM, or Java Virtual Machine, as we all know. So this JVM, for this JVM, what happens is, like when Java source code it compiles, it creates a something called bytecode. So this Mr. Bytes refers to a bytecode, and this bytecode is same for all the platforms because of these add-ons. And these add-ons, however, are different. So because even if it has the same top surface, but it has different below surface. Here also the same case. So that means for Java to become platform independent, there is a concept called JVM which has to be platform dependent. So for each platform or each system architecture, we have a different JVMs, on top of which each same bytecode can run. So that is how I explained the platform independence of Java with the help of this dancers analogy. So hope that helps. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.